Morning, even afternoon, we got a banger for y'all today, baby. What we got for you is a reaction video that I did live, and this is Joewo giving an apology video for the most recent Call of Duty update. A lot of people were talking to me about this. I didn't know anything about it, so I decided to react to this and watch it on stream and give my thoughts. If you do enjoy this, be sure to leave a like, hit the sub button. Most importantly, be sure to tell somebody you love them. I'll catch you on the next one. Joewo uploaded an apology video. Oh my God. Oh God, bro. What have we come to? Over here, we got content creators giving an apology video for an update they didn't create. Holy what the got an apology video for an update that he didn't make? Oh my God, bro, there's no way, dude. That's crazy. Oh, dude. React to it. Does he have music in it, Whips? I'll watch it right now. I can't believe that. You know what? I'm gonna unblock Joewo. I feel bad for him. What the is Twitter? Whips, how do I unblock someone on Twitter, bro? Am I reacting to this right now? Bro, homie, he uploaded a apology video. There's no way. I have to watch this. I have to. There's no way, man.
I would say today is probably the worst day we've ever had in Warzone history. So basically today,
refollow him, Whips, yeah.
All of us know that the new season was supposed to drop today, and prior to this new season, we had a call with the developers and stuff like we usually have, and we're promised a lot of things. We didn't get to play the update before everybody else, so we got to see everything when you guys got to see everything. So when we were hearing from the developers that all these things were being changed, it was very, very promising. And I was thinking, and like everybody else was also thinking, that the game and the developers would deliver on that promise of all of these changes.
Right. One thing I will say, and I think we've learned overall, and maybe I've just learned this, I've learned this overall, is, I mean, how long have y'all been playing Call of Duty, and how long have things not really hit the expectation? I guess that's what I would say. I've learned that you take stuff with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying?
And then when the season came out and all of us actually played, we realized a lot of the things that they promised did not happen, which then a lot of people took that to social media and then kind of used creators as a scapegoat because I thought that the game was looking in the right direction because of the things we were promised. I don't really mind trolls that much. Trolls will always just be a thing. It's the internet. But when I have other creator friends and people that I consider my friends, creators, that are quoting my tweets, calling me out, poking fun at things as it's just jokes.
Who's he talking about? Who did that? We got some drama in the COD community, huh? Holy shit.
It's the internet. People don't get jokes. People don't understand sarcasm. So it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way that there's other creators that are trying to point the fingers.
Come on, man.
At people like myself for a bad update. We heard the same thing. We were all promised the same thing.
Bro, Sim did it too? No fucking way. I mean, he's a fucking moron, but are you serious? Sim? Oh, brother.
And now somehow
I know I'm fucking old. I can tell I'm fucking old because I being a 33-year-old just looking at this, it's like
it got turned to be my fault and other creators' faults. And that just really kind of blew my mind that it seemed like a lot of people were trying to get on the good side of Twitter and be like, oh, this isn't me. I would have never done that. Like they didn't do the same thing for every single update and be like, oh, I didn't gas up this update. It's the same people that do it every season.
They're so adamant about them just being right about this update that they don't even want the game to improve.
People don't even want the game to improve. They just want to complain. If the update was incredible, people would have found something to complain about. And I feel like today was probably the worst moment for the Warzone community I've seen in a very long time. Again, the trolls don't really bother me, but seeing like mutual friends that are saying things on stream, sending hate to be like, go tell Joe, like he's an idiot, and like
who did that? Like, bro, this is so stupid. It's like child shit. You know what I'm saying? We're playing a fucking video game, man. You know what I'm saying? We there's no way, dude. Come on. Swag? Oh, God.
This is all his fault. To say that, and then it happened to be like, oh, it was just jokes, just blows my mind. And I feel like my friends that are creators should know way better than that. I mean, honestly, overall, just streaming the game all day, trying to kind of see the game as a positive way, maybe things could get fixed, and just seeing negative vibes of people, negative vibes of chat, and just people that just are saying the most out-of-pocket, reckless things over a Call of Duty update. that we all wanted to be good. And I know there's a lot of people that is usually the silent majority of people that really don't care, that just play the game for fun, which I completely understand that.
That is true.
And I'm glad that
there's probably one thing I've always said is you hear a lot of times you hear the loudest people are the most negative. I've said that. I've just learned that over the years too, man. Like I'll have people just watching and it's like one person might be like, this fucking sucks, right? But for some reason I can see, and I have this habit too, chat. I can look at y'all and I can see everyone saying, hey, Tim, great stream with smiley faces, right? But I see this one guy that's like, fuck you, Tim. Out of the hundreds of ones that are like, hey, Tim, great stream. And this one guy that said, fuck you, I get mad at that guy. You know what I mean?
You guys are probably happy. And
that's a bad habit. I've always said, you got to try and focus on the positive. And it's just something about your brain, man. You just can't help but notice the one person that's like an asshole.
Either way, you guys are going to be happy and you just play the game, which is incredible. But I know there's the other side, myself included, that's very, very passionate about the game. And that's why we're very vocal. And people keep saying, you're doing this to get paid.
You guys don't get paid, right?
We get zero, big fat $0 from Call of Duty. I don't know where this narrative came from that creators are getting paid. We didn't even get creator code. We don't even have a creator code.
We haven't had a creator code since it started as Warzone 2, correct?
Creator codes have been done since Warzone 1. That was the only funding from Call of Duty that we've ever gotten besides tournaments that we won. There is $0 being funded to creators that are on these developer calls. So I don't know where that narrative came from, but we are getting no money from Call of Duty. I'm so vocal about it because I want the game to be good. I don't know anybody that is just gonna sit back and be like, the game is great and just let bad things happen or not voice opinions. And people say, well, you're just playing a game, bro, like blah, 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 which I do understand that. I think anybody would be a fool to say that they would not actually voice an opinion about something that's their career. If you do something 10 hours a day and you know that something could work better, you're gonna voice your opinion to your boss, to your job, to whoever, because you know, hey, this is, I do this all day, every day. And that's why I'm so vocal about, hey, this should be changed. We should fix this. Let's approach this differently. Instead of just sitting back and being like everybody else and being like, the game's great. Now you can ask anybody that has actually sat with me at a table with the Call of Duty developers. I'm one of the most vocal people ever, and I tell them how it is and say, this is why your game is bad. Now, whether they listen to me or not, I know that I'm 0.00001%, that's on them. But I'm never gonna sugarcoat if something is bad, like this update was bad. And I think that sending hate to creators that were being optimistic about something that we were told, we didn't get to play Season 3. I see people saying, you got to play it, you should know. We didn't get to play it. We played the update the same time as you guys did. So when we're being told things, you would think that what we're being told would actually be true when the update drops. And then to be getting death threats saying that, I hope that your mom dies of cancer like your dad did. Like, what are we doing? Like, how have we gotten so far from playing a video game like Call of Duty that we all love and enjoy to then sending death threats to people? Today was definitely probably the worst update or most overpromised update we've ever had. And I hope that Call of Duty does something to fix this because we have ranked play coming in under a month. We have no TTK improvements like we thought that we would. The movement changes that we were promised don't seem like they were very promised. And all these updates, servers included, were just didn't happen. And we had multiple updates throughout the day that added stuff back in that should have already been in the update. And we have a $1.2 million tournament coming up and we can't even load into a private match. I mean, it just blows my mind that the game has gotten to this, but I don't even know what to expect or say anymore.
If you were able to have just a straight up one-on-one right now with Call of Duty, what would you say? You know what I mean?
I would say first steps, the patch notes today, as all of us saw them, were very vague. When we're seeing things like movement and outplayability is now going to be in this season, that sure sounds like we're getting an incredible buff to movement, outplayability. Those notes should be very specific of what's going on. It should not be vague, open. I saw some people like, well, it was open to interpretation. Okay, but it's the patch notes though. This is the facts of what's going on in the patch. It shouldn't be open to interpretation. It should be, this is what's going on, this is what's changing, exact word for word, and not you guys can kind of decide on your own what you think that'll mean.
Do you just flat out think creators should be able to play test?
100%. It's true. I feel like honestly every update, but especially this update, it blows my mind how, and again, I don't code, so I'm not saying that I'm a professional computer coder. If I did this, not at all. But you're a $1 billion company and they're just missing the most simple things in the game.
It's been like this for like ever. You know what I mean? I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, Chad. Weren't we saying the same exact sentence in Verdansk? Right? There was I remember there was shit. And that's my bottom line. Like and I'm not talking shit on Joe here at all. Just to be clear, I'm speaking for like the community here. It's been like this the entire time. Me personally, I'm used to it. I've had the expectation that we're going to get, I've been doing this, I've been doing Warzone long enough here where it's like, yep, this is going to change. And it's like, well, that wasn't quite what I thought. And, I mean, bro, I feel like this could even go back to like older Call of Duties. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I had to kind of rework how I had fun in Warzone, me personally. And I am having fun doing the stuff with y'all. The custom matches we're doing, the spectating. I enjoy that. It's fun, man. I'm sure y'all have noticed, I've been mixing up other stuff too. I've been mixing up Counter-Strike in the mix, right? Because it's like, I know that I'm having fun with other stuff too. I thought last night I might hit up Overwatch 2 again. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I feel bad for I feel like Joe, I feel like he loves the game, obviously. That's very apparent. I feel like he feels like he just can't. I don't know if he can't, but it's almost like he doesn't want to break off from it. But I'm telling you, man, if he started to like mix some other stuff up in there, I think it'd be good for him. I don't know.
It seems like that their own developers aren't even playing. They're not even playtesting. What they should do is, and I'm not saying that creators should get special treatment, but I'm trying to be a voice for everybody. I'm not saying bring back slide canceling and everything else. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying to improve the game overall, they should have creators play testing the game, and I guarantee you in under 30 minutes, I could have had a list of things that should have been fixed before this update even dropped. I saw a lot of people saying, why is it rank play here for season 3? I'm like, before rank play comes out, I hope they fix all the bugs. That was before even the update came out. I said, I'm glad it's waiting because I already know when the season drops, all the bugs that we've always had, it's gonna happen again. If you are just doing kind of the same thing over and over every day, which I'm assuming that devs are doing, kind of changing up the game and things like that, you're gonna miss things. In our own lives, if we're doing the same thing every single day, and someone like a friend or family kind of sees that from an outside perspective, you may miss something that you're doing wrong every day, but they could see it instantly because you're just in the normal vibe of your work or your day or your kind of life routine. But if they're at work doing the normal kind of routine of what they're doing, they may miss certain things that somebody else could catch in an instant that aren't doing their job. And that happens outside of gaming in life when you're just going through the same things every single day or trying to do something, and then somebody else comes in and they see a new perspective, then it could click and be like, oh, I didn't even notice that until you pointed it out. And I think that's why they need to have creators play testing early so things like this don't happen. Call of Duty, I am very disappointed in what we were told and what I fell for, and a lot of people did too. So for the people that are saying that I'm a sellout and all that, I apologize if you think that. Sorry for the people that listened to what I was promised and took that for word. And sorry to the people that expected more of season 3. I don't work for the game, so I wish that I could kind of vouch for it better or get more things changed that I would like to have changed. But I guess going from here, I'm gonna be, I guess, the glass half empty type of person when it comes to Call of Duty updates. Everything else, I'll be the glass half full positive person, as this is probably the most, not negative vibe video, but just kind of sit down video we've ever had on the channel regarding a game that all of us love, to be honest. And I try to not even kind of see the trolls and all of the just BS drama and all that anyway, because at the end of the day, we're all playing a video game that we love. All of us have loved Warzone since the pandemic. All of the creators that are having drama and moaning and complaining and everything else, like, we're literally having a dream job. We get to play video games for a living. And that is because of you guys supporting us. And for the last thing for the video, the people that showed me love today, you guys know, you guys mean the literal world to me. I can never say that enough, even though it's kind of a, down video. Overall, the people that either comment on videos like this one, show up in stream, send me DMs, responses, like, that means more to me than you guys will ever know. And I think that the very, very silent minority of people that complain got the best of a lot of people today and of creators today. And the people that are usually just like, yo, Joe, we love you. If the game's trash, we still love you. If it's amazing, we love you still. I feel like that's the majority of people. So thank you guys. You guys mean the freaking world to me, and I say that all the time. I mean it. You guys have blessed me to literally get to do something that I love to do every single day, and have that as a full-time career. And I'm blessed, unbelievably blessed to say that, and that's because of you guys. So thank you always. Vibes up. See you guys soon.
Bro, I can't believe that he had to make that video. Or how do I even phrase it? I can't believe that he felt like he had to make an apology video for a update. Dude, I feel like I made it plain and simple, man. Like, if you like Warzone, then play it. If you don't like Warzone, don't play it. Venture out somewhere else, man. You know? I mean, like, I can't believe he had to make an apology video for that. I really can't. That's insane. That's insane, man. I think, listen, no one should be getting death threats. It's a fucking video game, man. Like, death threats over this, over him being excited. I think Hector got some too, over them being excited. None of that shit should ever happen. And like I said, me being older looking at this, maybe it's because I'm just like a boomer, but I'm like, I can't even believe what I'm looking at, to be honest with y'all. It's fucking crazy, bro. It's crazy.